Hello, everybody. This is Schwan, and I'm joined here by Mile. Mile, say hello.
Hello.
So, why am I making this video, Mile? Why'd you drag me into this?
Well, there's a lot of people who've been streaming in the TF2 community, and basically, I don't think that people know how to get push to talk to
Right,
work in an XSplit. And a lot of times this results in like background static, or the
right.
static just overcomes the game. So I want to help improve everyone's streams here.
Especially if they're a scout, because then their mic's automatically going to be terrible, right?
Yeah, don't want to hear that constantly.
Alright, so I'm going to open up XSplit here. I'm going to do this on my screen. Mile's standing by and mumble so I don't fuck up any of these steps. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Tools, General Settings, then we're going to go to the Hotkeys tab. And then, as you'll see in this list, there's no push to talk, even though toggle mic looks appealing. Don't do it. What you want to do is press Restore Default Values, like I just did, and then you'll see push to talk. And then, I've never done this before. I should have practiced this ahead of time. You double click on this. What do I do here?
All right. So now you want to push on push to talk.
Right.
Click on push to talk, and then below that, there's going to be a drop down of keys that you can use.
I see it.
And so you can sort of see that XSplit kind of has a terrible selection of keys that you can use, like any normal keyboard button, which obviously is bad, and then
but I can't.
Function key.
There are no mouse buttons on this, sir.
Right. There's no mouse buttons. There's no Alt. There's no Tab. I'm pretty sure there's no caps lock.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Every key that anyone uses for push to talk is just
it's not
in this list.
Well, that's fucking awesome. All right, so here we go. So we're going to use numpad 0 for this example. And then what about the shift, control, and alt stuff to the left of that? Just keep that all unchecked. Is that cool?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to press apply. I'm going to press OK. But we're not done.
Right.
Right. So the next step is we got to trick XSplit into thinking that we're pressing numpad 0, but really we're pressing our other push talk button, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to need autohotkey, autohotkey.com, download and install it, and then you're going to want to make a autohotkey script. And the way you do that is, let me minimize this Chrome. Oh god, here's all this stuff. Okay. So if I right click here and I press new, you can actually go over and it'll, under the new menu, you can create autohotkey scripts. So I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to call this PPT for push to talk. And I already have it on my desktop, so I'll push PPT2. That's fine. And we'll go here and we'll edit it with Notepad. And we can delete all the shit that's in here, because we don't need it. What we do need is this part. I will open up this. Alright, so if you go here, this URL will be in the description, you'll see all the mouse buttons that are supported by autohotkey. X button 1 is a button on your mouse that will take you back a page if you're browsing the internet, and X button 2 will take you forward. So figure out which one of these you need to use, button 1 or button 2, and then once you have that set up, and actually, well, down here is the keyboard things for like shift and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also supported with this is like caps lock and all those other keys that are not supported by XSplit.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, definitely come look at this page and figure out what format you want to call these different things. So I need the button 1 because that's my push talk button. So I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna go into this autohotkey script, and I'll do X button 1 : now : and then numpad 0. I'm just gonna copy and paste that. Alright, cool. So, X button 1 : numpad 0. And I'm going to Control S to save that, and I'm going to close it. So now we have this script. And so what's your process, Mile? You open the stream, then you run the script, or run the script over the stream?
I usually do it right before I launch the game that I'm going to stream. Right after I start streaming. It doesn't really matter, just the autohotkey, it's not the most great thing when XSplit forces you to use a key that you're going to be using a lot anyways.
Right. Because if you were to, like you gave me this example earlier, if you were to use, if you were to use your push to talk key while you're trying to type something, it would press 00000. So that you can't have that. So you don't want this script always on. You want to make sure you only use it when you're streaming.
Right.
Alright, so now to run the script, you just right click, run script, and then you're cool?
Yep. Actually, Yeah, I do mine with like the default autohotkey. So I think when you originally launch autohotkey for the first time,
Mm.
it'll have like a default script that it'll open, and then I just edited that one.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just run autohotkey from my like
Oh,
the
from your start
Windows
bar?
button. Yeah, my
Right.
start bar, and then it just
Okay.
automatically loads the right script for me.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that too. Okay, yeah. So when I installed it, I could have made a default script, and I could have put that in that, and then I've been fine.
Yep.
But anyway, here's a script file. You can right click, you can run script, put this in your documents folder or something, put a shortcut on your desktop, whatever, and then run that. I'll do that now, and then you'll see like a little AutoHotkey logo in the bottom. And I don't know, are we done? Is that it?
I think we're done. Just double check it in XSplit now.
All right, so I'm gonna go to Tools, General Settings, and then Hotkeys, Push to
Tools,
Talk,
general settings, hotkeys, push to talk,
Numpad
and
0.
then it should be numpad 0.
Is there any way to confirm that this is
And
working
now
without
push
starting a stream?
cancel, and then so all right. So now just have your XSplit window up, like the
Okay.
default window. And now when you push your push to talk key, the little microphone symbol should not have this through it.
It should not have what through it?
So by default, or
Oh, I see. Oh, I
something.
see. The little cross that goes through the microphone.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's totally working. All right, so cool. So for those of you who are watching the video, um, I'm hovering my mouse over right now. So this is me holding down my mic, and I'm holding down my mic to also talk to Mile and to record this audio. But when I stop recording my own audio, like this, it disables my mic and XSplit. So we got push talk working, Mile. You proud of yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Now, who's before we leave? Who's the biggest offender of this? Like, whose mic fucking is terrible and should never be always on?
I saw Weeble's stream for about 3 seconds, and I really wanted to stop. So
Yeah,
I would say Weeble, install this, get it working.
right. And then come
Um,
play Pyro Dodgeball with us at like 2 in the morning.
yeah.
Okay. All right, good. I think we're done here, so I'm just gonna leave. You cool? Anything
Yep.
else? Oh wait, no. You don't you have downsides?
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
All right, so I've been using this for 3 or 4 days of streaming ARC scrims, and there's a few weird quirks about doing it this way. I think most of them have to do with autohotkey and how it works. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but so sometimes, like I said, like I have numpad 0 as my key in XSplit. If I ever use my push to talk key, I'll type in any box that I'm in, so that's kind of unfortunate.
Ooh.
And beyond that, in game, sometimes weird stuff happens. Like sometimes I have to push crouch. Like I get stuck in crouch. It's not very often that happens. I'm not sure why that happens either.
So like,
And then
say you were DMing someone, you might lose that battle, but at least your stream doesn't sound like shit.
yeah, so
Okay.
maybe you don't want to stream your matches with this, but if you're just streaming scrim, like this is definitely
I
what
wish
you
people
want to do.
stream scrims. I go to NATF2, all I see is people like pubbing and playing MGE. That needs to change. Anyway,
Well,
are those
yeah,
all the
and
disclaimers?
then I think there was one other thing. I can't think of it right now.
Maybe it wasn't that important.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna end it here.
All
Later,
right.
dudes.